Three from the field to start the game. Screen by Monroe. Pass to Brogdon. Monroe outside. Shoots it up, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And Boston has possession. Smart kicks to Brown. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And in a draft class full of great wing players, it's easy to sleep on Jaylen Brown. But he can become a great player. Has everything you want from a wing in terms of skill set and that physicality. He could have a ceiling just as high as anybody else in this draft.
Here's Dellavedova. He can't hit that time. And it's Boston the other way.
Oh, this is nasty. They are ice cold, missing their first 4 shot attempts in this game.
Horford against Monroe. And the rejection by Monroe. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. So it's Boston now. 4-point game. This is the Parker. Here's Brogdon. Parker left side. Misses off the left eye.
He looks super awkward attempting that look, and it's because he didn't get set first before shooting.
Out left to the wing. Here's Smart. That 3 off the mark.
No reason to chuck that one up there. The D was right in his face, all over him. Not a good decision.
And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
Parker with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's already got the personality of a star. And when you look at the overall skill set, I mean, he's very close to becoming an elite player in this league. I mean, he does a little bit of everything. And he can do it in a multitude of positions. That the Greek freak, as they call him, is the kind of player who can become the face of a franchise. And I think also because of his versatility, he's got the kind of game that you can mix and match with other types of players that I think could lead to a lot of success for this franchise.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Monroe. Now Dellavedova. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. And talking about the potential of Giannis, some experts feel he's only a jump shot away from being a perennial all-star.
And he's cleaned up his mechanics as well. Still trying to develop that consistency. But on the playmaking side of things, he has excellent vision. Also racks up a lot of rebounds, blocks, and steals. So 2 things he really needs to avoid, though, to take the next step: turnovers and foul trouble.
Parker outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Monroe. And it's Monroe finishing it off. There's anyone who could have stopped him.
You better get your money's worth with Marcus Smart. I mean, that ticky-tack stuff won't phase you.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Dellavedova, the pass to Brogdon. Over to the left wing. Here's Monroe. Here's Parker. Kicks to Dellavedova. And he feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Dellavedova dishes to Monroe. And it's sent back by Horford.
Wow, the rim protection by Horford. I mean, Al Horford standing 6'10", always played bigger.
Smart kicks to Rozier. up a rebound by the Bucks.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the Celtics gravitate towards scrappy players. They like guys, Chris, who can carry a chip on their shoulder.
Well, come on. That's been a common thread for this young team. Toughness, grit, and passion. A lot of their players were overlooked in the past. Came to Boston, ticked off, and looked to prove a point.
Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated, and that one is off. Here's Rozier, defended by Dellavedova, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And that's what we're doing for me yesterday,
that
bro.
might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Oh, yeah, and as a big man, you need such an aggressive move. That's the tone that you want to set, the attitude that you're trying to play with. Your teammates are following.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Rozier, defended by Dellavedova. Just 5 to shoot. Brown the pass to Rozier. Off target from outside.
If he can find himself out there, his team will be in fantastic shape to get this win.
Yep, that one goes. That's 7 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, so confident offensively. He's helping dictate the pace out there.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Dellavedova kicks to Monroe. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo with 1 on the clock. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam.
And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens.
The only hard part of that decision is.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks locked in his stockpile.
I know he's feeling real good about his decision. He's one of the bright coaching stars in our league.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee.
Well, who the fuck put these niggas in? Like, what is stupid ass fuck? This is man out of here. Honestly, I'm putting Parker on.
What do you think, guys?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, consistent pressure on the ball, taking some chances right now. The other side scrambling to adjust.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Buckets is out there with Horford, and it's Rozier in at the point. Parker's checked in for Beasley. Maker dishes to Dellavedova. Four on the clock, and that misses. That would have put him up.
He's usually very dependable from that, but the D got themselves in that play and got him off kilter.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it's always a transition and a difficult one for college coaches to come to the pros, but Celtics coach Brad Stevens made one of the smoothest we've seen after back-to-back national championship games. You hear that buzz from players to opposing coaches. Greg Popovich said, "I really respect what he does. His team executes. I'll still watch his Butler tape. Trying to learn some stuff, to be honest with you. I praise indeed, fellas."
And Popovich, really the godfather of the active coaches right now, DA. His voice carries certainly a lot of weight in this league. Thank you.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And what a solid comeback Jabari Parker made last year after an ACL ended his rookie season before Greg had even began.
Yeah, and what the injury did was force Jabari to become stronger and more well-conditioned in terms of his training. When feeling his best, he's a dynamic scorer off the dribble. Struggles a little on D, but the rest of his game has enormous upside.
And it's Brown missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Intercepted. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Buckets passes to Brown. Rozier kicks to Brown. Now the pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. And Parker comes with the help. Brown outside. The offensive rebound. Here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. Another shot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Rozier, defended by Dellavedova. Brown dishes to Horford. Just 5 on the clock, and it comes off the front of the rim.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Oh my, yes, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Brown, the pass to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's buckets. And it's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot. Well, we know the give and the X's and O's of coaching, Chris, the strategy that's used by all staffs and all head coaches. But coaching is a lot of motivating your players to give it their all. And when you look at all the different coaches around the league, which coaches do you think are the best at motivating?
Well, you know, that's hard to answer. You really have to play with this guy. That's an intimate type question. But from where I'm standing, I would definitely think from a motivating point of view, I'd have to go with Doc Rivers. He just seems to know how to communicate to his players, how to get them to fight down to the last drop, and that's what you want with coach.
Well said.
Man, my team got to fucking score threes or something.
When he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
As he continues to rack up the misses from three-point range, he still appears undeterred. He's going to keep firing from out there.
Celtics trail by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Maker kicks to Middleton. With the shot. That shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Looking to get back on track here. Passes it to Smart. Over to the wing. Here's Rozier, defended by Dellavedova. Rozier kicks to Smart. Feeds to Brown. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Lets it go from deep. 1:24 left in the first half. Pass to Buckets. The tray. Horford dishes to Smart. Lets it go with the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game. Now, when you think about Marcus Smart, the 6th overall pick by the Celtics in 2014 after 2 seasons at Oklahoma State, shooting has been the question mark. Those percentages are definitely not pretty, and it's about shot selection as well as his ability to knock them down.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%.
Like Ali.
Comes in handy in close games.
And for Marcus Smart's improvement as a player, Chris, what do you think is the first order of business?
I think it's a shooting. This team has other players who can distribute the ball. Whether he ends up playing point or off the ball, his ability to score efficiently will be...
Damn it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket.
Oh, you definitely going to beat me in this
like
one.
that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Excellent D to force that miss there. That took real courage to risk being on a poster, being he's one of the best dunkers in the game.
Rozier kicks to Horford. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, man. How about that vision from Horford? I mean, it's all about hitting the open man. High efficiency offense right there.
The Bucks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 3.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
Patience will come into play.
Finally,
Eat up the
Rozier.
clock as much as possible.
And there's the feed to Antetokounmpo. There's Parker with the 3. But they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Here's Rozier and Parker with the block. Tie game in Milwaukee. Just now to send it over.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the... It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
What?
Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the 3. See, Ernie? That's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the 3. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And
terrible shooting, bro, from both of us.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The building's
Alright, I'm gonna make it to shooting 45%, man. This game is gonna be
here we go now, the start of the third quarter.
Higher
Welcoming
scoring.
you back in a closely contested first half so far. Antetokounmpo in this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb. Really firing up his team. Swatting
Bro, get the fuck out of here with that lying shit, bro. No, that isn't lying, man. You know damn well I blocked that. How the fuck you
The
know?
dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Maker.